Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get your door panels on your Vw Jetta from this to this and this. Stay tuned and I'll show you how to do it. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm going to show you how to remove your door panel on a Vw Jetta, and it's quite easy. First thing you want to do, if you want to remove it to actually change out this fabric or repair it, first thing you want to do is get a pry tool, a plastic pry tool, and get behind this location right here. You're going to pry it out, and it should just come out just like that. Next, you want to access the two T30 screws that are located here and here. And we're going to use our T30 screwdriver to remove it. So access our screws. Next, you want to get our top screw, which is right here. And this is held on by 3 screws, which is here, here, and one under here. Now we're going to remove our bottom screw. Now this screw under here is actually held in by a T20 screw, so I'm going to next screwdriver and remove this T20 screw right here. Now that we got our screw out, we're gonna take our pry tool and just get at the back of the jambs. You can also use a screwdriver and get some tape around it to prevent scratching on your paint, and just get it and just pry it out. So I'm gonna get a pry tool and just start prying either here or here. Try to get this off. Now that you got it kind of pried out, you just want to get in here, and pull up. Now, as you can see, there's some clips, wires connected. You want to remove them, and you don't want to apply some pressure onto the wires because you don't want to break any. So, camera angle is kind of pretty. There's this one right down here. We remove it. Also disconnect our door handle and also our speaker. Remove this one. This one's pretty easy. That one's gone. Okay, for this one, this latch right there, you want to reach through the door to actually get access to this one, because it's quite easy to unlock. So first get this one out. Okay, for this one, you just want to swing the door around and get it access to it. Wires out. You're going to get this door out, and this is how you get the door panel out on your Vw Jetta. Okay, so these are the clips that are locked in the door. This one opens by pressing this down and it comes out. This one by the sides, locking the sides, and it comes out. This one, the same one as the first one. You just press this and you release the hook that's right there, and this kind of unhooks. I couldn't get it on camera, but okay, so we got our panels out. As you can see, it's pretty much all glued off and the glue's stripping away. So I'm going to show you how to remove it. I'm going to turn it around like that, and now you have access to what's holding it. It's actually glued in via plastic glue. Here, 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 and here, and here. And what I'm going to do, there's 2 methods I saw. I'm going to use this method just to pry it out. You can also use a soldering gun just to heat up the glue and just remove it, but I'm going to use this flathead screwdriver and just pry it out. That, and take a pen and just pry out the glue one by one. That, pry it out. I'm going to go around it and just pry it out. Like that. And like that. And the only one remaining is this one at the bottom. What I'm going to do is just take this and just get my pry tool. Hit it break. Slowly coming out. Yep. And we got the last one. And that's how you remove your cover from your door. And also you want to remove your handle. Your handle, they're held in by 2 top screws at the back here. I think they're T25s. And remove the handles, and then we're going to take out the fabric, clean it out, and get any fabric on. So you can see this is how it's held in. Pretty much held in with some plastic glue, like that. So I'm going to remove the fabric on this. So what you want to do now is just remove the screws that are holding the handle in, which is right here and right here. As I mentioned before, these are T25s. Actually guys, it's 3 T20 screws, also one right here. Sorry about that. Okay, so we got out the handle, and then we're going to remove the rest of our fabric. It's pretty real dirty. Really dirty. And it's going to stuck on behind the speaker. I'm not going to remove the speaker. Okay, we got the old fabric out, and we're going to clean this out with our steel brush and rub it down with some alcohol. The machine is all-purpose cleaner. Trying to see if I can get this stuff out. I'm using a sponge. Also, I'm just applying some Clorox to the area. I'm trying to really get this glue is really stuck on, so I'm just trying my best to see if I can remove it. So get some Clorox. Okay, that's pretty much as clean as I can get it, and we're just gonna try and clean a little bit, but this is pretty much as clean. Yeah, this is pretty much as clean as I can get this. The glue is less sticky, but I pretty got much of the stuff out. See some here. I'm just gonna do a thorough wipe down with some hand sanitizer, which has alcohol in it, so got some alcohol to remove all the stickiness. And this should be good to apply our quilted fabric, which I'm going to show you next. It's finally time. Finally got my material. I got Amazon. I'll put the link in the description for you guys. I'm here to set up my door panels on my Volkswagen Jetta. So it's going to be a good video today. Guys, as you can see, I actually got my stuff clean. I didn't clean this. I actually found that there's a product that they made to actually remove glue. It's called Go Off. I put a picture on the screen for you guys, but I already started and I didn't want to go and buy it and end a project now, so I just use my method. It works. I also got my fabric, quilted fabric. I'm gonna apply, and it's gonna look so awesome on this. And I also got my marker, one side razor blade, and also you'll be using this product today. It's a 3M77. After watching, there's actually a headliner fabric, but it's way expensive, and I decided this one's cheaper, so this one should work. So I'm gonna go with this one. Okay guys, so now we're gonna get this onto this right here. And what I'm gonna do is open up my fabric, and I'm gonna cut it out, keeping the lines of the triangles going sideways instead of down. I feel it looks way better that way. And I also saved my previous cloth that was on it. I washed it kind of, and I'm just gonna trace it out. And I'm just gonna trace it out just like that, to get onto my fabric so I get the proper measurement. And as you can see, I got quite a lot of bit of fabric, so it should be enough for 4 door panels, so I'm okay. I'm going to take my Sharpie and just trace out the outline. Then I'm going to cut out that piece I traced and then insert it here and stick it on. I'm going to take my Sharpie and just... So I trace it off, and I'm going to cut it. Scissors, just cut it off. And as you can see, I cut it off. Now I'm just gonna twist it onto here. Let's see how it fits. This looks pretty cool already. So I got my fabric cut right, and now I'm just gonna try to line up, make sure I lay down, it fits. I'm using this as a straight edge to match to my top, and I'm also just gonna spray it down on both sides. First you gotta shake your can. Remember, I'm using this product. It's a 377. It's a cheaper one. I got this on Amazon. I put the link in the description. Also the link for the fabric will be in the description as well. Spray it a light even coat. Also want to apply a coat onto your surface as well. And now we want to wait till the product is tacky. Let us wait for. Okay, as you can see, the product is tacky, so I'm going to attach it. And also a good note when using glue is actually use gloves while doing this because it's very sticky. So we get our fabric, and as we said, so okay guys, after some time, this is what my final product is. This is what my final product is. But like, this is how it came out. It looks pretty cool, I might say. Yeah, it definitely looks cool. This was the first one, so I expect to make some errors. Like, for example, check it out. In the cutting stage, some didn't cut too short, but I'm gonna stick it back with some glue and hopefully apply some pressure and just set down. But it's gonna cover it right here, so that shouldn't be a problem. And also, I cut out the door handle and also this hole. Cut through the back, and also this door handle, and this is how the back stuck, and I stuck everything on. You know, stuck it here, and stuck it here, and it looks pretty cool. So next thing to do is to add my door handle and stick on the back pad back on my grooves, and it should be good. Ready to mount back onto the car. So okay, now we got our handle back on. See if I can stick back the panel, the door card back to the door right over there. I'm gonna see if I can stick this back with some hot glue gun. Okay, so I completed this, and I'm gonna show you how to actually get this back on. I'm gonna show you my method. I'm actually using double-sided tape. I'm gonna use this along the area. This along the area. Remove it, and I'm also going to take my soldering gun and hit back the welds on the thing, hopefully get back on. Also, I'm going to hot glue it back in place. So let's see how that looks out. Okay, so I got the double-sided tape covering off. I'm just gonna take this in, make sure there's nothing in here, and just apply some pressure, make sure I got everything down in there. So it feels good. I'm going to turn this around and keep it in place. Seems like it works. And also, I'm going to take a screw and try to get this one screw in place, or maybe two. So what I'm doing, I'm just taking these small screws and I'm just trying to see, get at least some locked in some places. And I'm using this bit. I'm gonna give it some long. Yeah, I'm using the pilot hole right around here. I'm gonna try to go down too far. I'm gonna pull it back out. I'm gonna see if I can just get it in there just like that. And I'm gonna leave the screw just like that, so you can see I got two in right here, and also this one down there, and this one. So that should keep it at least solid. A hot glue gun, try to stick all those contact points back. Got my screw in. Now I'm gonna take my soldering gun and try to resolder some of the stuff back into place, and also I got plastic well, heat up the point and try to melt it back into place. Also, you can see I'm just using my soldering gun just to heat back up the plastic to allow it to bond back to the surface. Just like that. Just like that. And that should hold it back in place. So we're just gonna do the others. Like I already did this one. Do the others and you should be good. I got it all soldered down. See, kind of strong. So now, okay, for this one I'm using super glue and baking soda just to create a tighter bond. And basically you just put in your glue right here for the glue to go in place, and you just quickly take in some baking soda and you just put it in, and this should harden real tight. And also take a neck strap again. That. Sorry for the camera. Right in, just like that. And this should come hard and lock that door panel in place. Yeah, it should lock the door panel right in place, just like that. So I went around and did everything, and hopefully that should keep it in place. Hey guys, as you can see, it's very strong. It's not going anywhere. So we heat back and use our super glue and baking soda technique, and it got stuff on there. Also, I added some screws. So tomorrow I'm just gonna add this back, and I'm also gonna show you how to do it a second method, which is easier if you guys may want to do, but it looks beautiful. But I can't wait to have this in the car. And it's done. You can see. Look at it. This is great. Okay guys, I showed you a first method. Now I'm going to show you a second method. I think this method is way easier than the method I showed you previously. You can choose, see which one you like and how to time. This one we're not going to break the tabs at the back. We're going to simply cut our piece out, and we're going to take like a flathead screwdriver, and we're going to secure our items down into the slots, just like that. And then we're going to stick it on and then cut it off. I think this is way faster because I got tired of breaking the tab, and I was going to try this method and see how it comes out. So you guys can probably give this a look too. So while you're in for this method, we're going to tape around our edges to apply our glue. I normally use painter's tape, and I have painter's tape, so I'm using this tape, any tape you want. So it's going to tape around it. Okay, so now that you got all taped around, the reason why we taped it because we don't want to glue excess going over there, but I'm also using a piece of cardboard to line it up, and I'm going to start spraying here. Make sure I get in the grooves as well. Maybe just a 1/4 inch down this way. Make sure I get in the grooves because I want the ends to stick. And always want to let it get wait until it's tacky. Then we have apply our stuff and then pry it in slowly. Okay, now we got it tacky. We'll take our fabric. We're going to line it up to the top. On top, and get your pry tool. I use this fat end screwdriver, and then just simply insert it down to the hole. So you gotta make sure the glue is tacky. Normally it takes around a minute or so, depending on where you are. But I'm just gonna take this down, pry it in slowly. You can see I'm just taking this scraper, making sure everything is down and in place. The seam is good. I'm This method is way faster than the first one. Light. And the second one is going to go around, apply some glue and slowly insert, pry back our stuff in. Make sure we get our seams in. See, and then we're just going to insert the tool down into the grooves just like that. Everything's into place. You can see, yeah, applied my glue and I got all my stuff in. Make sure I set it up nicely. What I'm going to do is apply some glue and slowly work my way down until I reach this area. We're going to cut off. I'm going to cut off the speaker because it takes some time. So I'm going to cut it off while it's on there and just find the direction. And this method works very quickly than the other method I showed you. I started just working my way down halfway. So yeah. Wait until it's tacky, then we can begin. It's now tacky, so I'm gonna fold it back down into place. So like that, I'm gonna slowly get it down. Take our flathead screwdriver and just guide the pins in place. Now we see this excess right here, so I'm bending in. I'm gonna take a blade. Let's cut it off right through here. Cut off the excess. As you can see, I got everything tucked in. Just tug this a little bit more, but this looks pretty much okay. So what I'm missing left is cut this excess off, cut our door handles, and cut our speaker. And this should be good. This one came out great. Now I'm going to try to cut out my speaker. As you can see, it's behind here. Using a razor blade, I'm going to make some diagonal lines or X and just pull back and just try to put it under it. You can see, cut out my stuff, grab the speaker. Now I'm just taking a flat screwdriver and just prying the cut pieces out directly under the speaker and seamlessly take it away. Shake it out after it's done. Look at it. See? It's pretty much done and it looks great. I have to take a cloth and clean up the excess glue that may have been stuck on the edges. Now I'm going to cut out the handle hole. We got the handle cut out, so I just made a groove on the back with the hole. And now pretty much add back our handle and this is pretty much done. But this is looking great. As you can see, I'm done with this. Now we're going to put it back in my car. Now I'm going to put it back in my car. So I'm done with it. Now I'm just going to put it back and just swing everything. Look guys, yeah, this is our final product. As you can see, this looks great. Cleaned up the door panel a little bit and it looks good. This is the driver's side over there. Kind of get a zoom in for you guys. This is the driver's side. And this is the passenger side right there. I'm gonna get to the next side. Yeah guys, and this is the back passenger side. Got the handle all cleaned up the windows, and this looks good. Yeah, I got all cleaned up. It's my first time ever doing this, and it came out pretty good compared to how it was. See the back ones over there as well. That's the back one. The front one. This is the driver's side. As you can see, came out pretty clean. So, hey guys, so that's how you change your door panels on a Volkswagen Jetta. Please like and subscribe if you like this, and I'm creating more videos on this Volkswagen Jetta project.